Today, we're diving into a fascinating journey, a story that spans time and reincarnation. We'll explore chapters 19 to 25, uncovering key moments that shape her path. This is just the beginning of a deeper look into how the past and present intertwine in her remarkable journey. Let's get started. Amit's life in Australia is a mix of struggle, loneliness, and deep self-discovery. Nisha returns, and he begins living part of his life as a woman again, all while searching for answers about Aabha and his future. After a mysterious prophecy and 3 years apart, Amit and Aabha reunite, their friendship turning into love, marriage, and a shared life. But challenges come: career setbacks, separation, parenthood, and loss. Then, through past life regression, Amit uncovers a past as Swati, revealing the roots of his identity and his timeless bond with Aabha. Yet, the story isn't finished. The final question remains. As Amit slipped deeper into hypnosis, the image of a young woman in a blue sari grew clearer. She sat inside a temple, her head veiled, eyes closed, hands folded in prayer. At first, Amit was just an observer. Then something shifted. The woman wasn't someone else, she was him in another lifetime. He felt her emotions, her memories, her identity. The name Swati surfaced, a woman from early 20th century India, connected to a powerful family. And with another name, Samar, Amit sensed a familiar soul, Aabha, but in a different form. The past was unfolding. We're looking at a story of a bond that grew quietly, almost without notice. Two children playing, talking, exploring became inseparable. What started as friendship deepened into something neither fully understood at first. As they grew, their connection only strengthened. Then came a turning point: Samar's acceptance to Cambridge and his father's hopes for a prestigious future. Though the distance was hard, their promise held strong. Letters kept their love alive, maturing into something pure and unshakable. Meanwhile, Swati blossomed, educated, graceful, devoted. Their story is one of enduring love and quiet strength. We're looking at a story of a friendship that quietly deepened into something much more. Two young people, Samar and Swati, growing up side by side, sharing games, stories, and endless conversations. Their bond grew stronger with time, even as they became teenagers. Then came a turning point. Samar was sent to study at Cambridge, a chance for prestige and power. Though the distance was hard, they promised to stay connected. Letters became their lifeline, and their friendship blossomed into a deep, unshakable love. Samar, back in England, felt the same way. No matter how well he did, his thoughts kept drifting to Swati. The distance didn't weaken their bond; if anything, it made it stronger. As time went on, their families began talking about marriage. Swati rejected every proposal without explanation. When her parents finally asked why, she revealed her love for Samar. Her parents approved, but Samar's father did not. He wanted a match with higher status. This rejection shook them all, especially Swati. Now, Samar faced a choice that would change everything. Here, we see Samar thousands of miles away in England, reading a letter from Swati. Her words carry pain and fear, and reveal the humiliation she and her family endured because of his father. Samar had followed every expectation set for him, studying at Cambridge, preparing for a prestigious career. But there was one thing he couldn't give up: Swati, the woman he loved. He decided to return home, ready to fight for their future, no matter the cost. In this part of the story, we see how Samar's career was quietly blocked, and the life he and Swati had imagined slipped away. They moved into a modest home, far from the luxury Samar once knew. Despite the hardships, they didn't complain; they had each other, and that was what mattered most. Samar took any job he could to support the family, while Swati managed the home and carried a heavy guilt for their struggles. But Samar reassured her: their circumstances would change. They would reclaim the life they deserved. And as Amit's memories unfolded, he realized these weren't just visions. They were fragments of a past life, connecting everything he'd felt all along. The story moves forward, toward hope, healing, and a long-held prayer about to be answered. We're taken deeper into Amit's journey, as Dr. Rossi guides him through a memory filled with both struggle and hope. Years have passed since Samar and Swati began their life together. The hardships of those early days slowly ease, but one deep longing remains: motherhood. Swati's prayers at the temple, her quiet faith, and her unwavering hope finally bring joy. A son is born, then a daughter, and the family's dreams begin to unfold. Samar's career rises, fulfilling promises made long ago. This memory shows how patience, love, and faith can transform a life. We're looking at a story of love and sacrifice, a young man who gave everything for love, and in return found both love and success. Swati watches him with pride, remembering the hard times they endured together. But life has shifted. Their children are grown, and Samar's responsibilities have grown heavier. The simple moments they once shared are now rare. Swati feels the change deeply, yet her love remains strong. But beneath this calm, something dark is approaching, a final chapter none of them see coming. We're diving deeper into Amit's memories now, guided by Dr. Rossi. The warmth of those earlier moments, the laughter, the pride begins to fade. A new scene emerges. Swati, older now, watching her children grown and thriving. Samar, her son, has become a respected government official, known for his honesty and integrity. But with honesty comes danger. Samar's commitment to doing what's right has earned him a powerful enemy, Aabha Singh. Ambitious, greedy, and corrupt, Aabha's actions soon catch Samar's attention, setting the stage for a dramatic confrontation. Aabha saw the danger right away. He knew Samar could expose him anytime, and if that happened, everything he'd built would come crashing down. His reputation, his wealth, his influence, his future, all gone. Fear turned to desperation, and desperation turned darker to murder. One morning, Samar left for work, sharing a simple, everyday moment with Swati, a goodbye neither of them knew was final. Hours later, Samar's government vehicle crashed off a cliff. Officially, it was an accident. But Swati refused to believe that. She started digging, uncovering a terrible truth: the brakes were tampered with. Someone wanted Samar dead, someone close, Aabha Singh. Swati chose to fight not for revenge but for justice, for Samar. We see a story of relentless struggle, fighting to prove the truth against overwhelming odds. Aabha was powerful, connected, and the system that should have protected justice began to fail. Evidence vanished, witnesses changed, and support slipped away. Despite her efforts, Swati lost the legal battle, not because she was wrong, but because influence shielded Aabha. That loss broke something deep inside her, a wound that never healed. Yet this wasn't the end. One final chapter awaited, one that would bring answers and new beginnings. In this chapter, we witness Swati's journey through profound loss and enduring love. After Samar's death, she struggled with grief, haunted not just by his absence, but by the injustice that followed. Despite the passage of years and the support of her family, a part of her remained forever changed. Her memories became sacred, and her faith deepened. In her final years, Swati finds a quiet peace, a spiritual connection that offers comfort beyond the pain. This is a story of love that transcends even time and loss. This moment carries the weight of a lifetime, a deep peace that comes after loss, a quiet promise that love doesn't end with death. Swati's story unfolds through years of memory and family, a life shaped by love and longing. As her final moments arrive, she faces them with calm and faith, holding on to a hope that reunion awaits beyond this world. And then, a startling truth emerges for Amit, a revelation that connects past and present, identity and destiny, in ways he never expected. Amit sat quietly, tears streaming down his face, not from sadness or fear, but because for the first time everything was starting to make sense. The confusion he'd carried since childhood, the identity he never understood, the deep certainty about Aabha, all of it began to connect like puzzle pieces. He realized he had lived before as Swati, a woman, a mother, a wife. These feelings weren't imagined. They were memories from another life, shaping who he truly was. This was the truth across timelines. Amit's journey led him to a profound realization. His connection with Aabha wasn't just about romance. It was something far older, rooted in past lives and deeper truths. He began to see their gender identities in a new light, wondering if their souls had switched roles on purpose, not by accident, but as part of a larger journey. A prophecy he once dismissed now seemed like the next chapter. Though the future was still unclear, Amit felt hope instead of fear. His story was only beginning. This moment is heavy with silence, a quiet stillness in Dr. Rossi's clinic. Amit opens his eyes slowly, overwhelmed, unable to speak or move at first. He came searching for answers about his identity, about the strange prophecy, about his deep connection with Nisha and Aabha. Now, after hours of regression, those answers are finally coming into focus. Amit realizes he's not just confused, he's relived a past life. The feelings he's carried all along are echoes of who he once was. And the bond with Aabha, it's a love that transcends time itself. This slide takes us deep into Amit's inner world, the questions he's been avoiding, now impossible to ignore. The prophecy, once terrifying, now feels like a key to understanding his life and his connection with Aabha. Their story isn't random. It's part of something bigger, a design, a purpose still unfolding. As Amit leaves the clinic, everything around him feels different, charged with new meaning. But the biggest questions remain about identity, destiny, and the journey still to come. This is just the beginning. This story takes us deep into a journey of love and identity that spans lifetimes. Amit, born male but feeling female inside, carries a secret alongside a successful career. His love for Aabha defies all odds: distance, heartbreak, rejection. A mysterious message leads him to uncover a past life as Swati, a woman in British India, and a love that transcended time. It's a powerful tale of destiny, gender, and a bond that death itself couldn't break. Their story challenges everything we think we know about love and identity. This video was created with SlideSpeak. Visit SlideSpeak to turn your presentations into engaging AI-narrated videos.